Hi, happy 4th of July everyone. My name is Alyssa. I run Planet Alyssa, a vintage shop on Etsy, and this is something new that I'm starting to do, is putting together some YouTube videos to give you some tips if you're thinking about opening a vintage shop over on Etsy, or if you already have a shop and are looking for some ideas for items you might want to sell or things you can do to expand your sales and grow your shop. I'm going to put together these weekly videos of what I've sold to give you an idea of what's selling on Etsy and how much the items are selling for. This is my cat Autumn, by the way. She likes to be in my videos. The sales price that I'm giving you in this video is the price that the buyer paid for the item, exclusive of any shipping charges. And this price also does not include any Etsy fees that I paid, or doesn't take into account what I paid to purchase the item. Today is July 4th, so from June 27th to July 3rd, I sold 16 items on Etsy for a total selling price of $147. This week there were a lot of smaller, lower price items that sold. And also a lot of easy to ship items, which was kind of nice. Okay, let's take a look at what sold this week. The first thing that sold this week was a sewing pattern for a teen girl's cheerleader, figure skating, or drum majorette costume. This pattern sold for $6. Vintage sewing patterns are really easy to ship, they're also easy to store, and you can usually pick them up for inexpensive prices. I bought this one at a thrift store. Next up is a Christmas mug. Christmas stuff sells even in June. I picked this mug up at a church rummage sale not too long ago. It has a nice country style theme. It was made by Hallmark in the 1980s. This mug sold for $7. It was in great condition, still in the original box. We have a trivet with a sassy saying on it. I sold this for $6. I can't even remember where I bought this, either a rummage sale or a thrift store. This resin seahorse wall plaque sold for $8. I bought this at a church rummage sale. We have some new old stock drink stirrers. These plastic stirrers are in the shape of tennis rackets and hockey sticks and other sporting gear. This is something I accepted an offer on. I think I had originally priced at $14 and I accepted an offer of $10. Had this in the shop for a while and I was ready to let it go. The purchaser also bought the next two items you're going to see, so it's a good deal for me. Sold some Think Safety pencils for $5 to that same person. She also picked up these Post-it notes for $4. This vintage felt souvenir pennant from Grand Cavern sold for $14. I love pennants because they're nice and easy to ship, and they always do seem to sell pretty well for me. Some more resin, a resin butter dish that I picked up at a church rummage sale. An old handkerchief, a lady's handkerchief illustrated with pheasants. Picked this up in a bag of stuff at a thrift store. This sold for $6. Illustrated hankies always seem to sell pretty well on Etsy, and they're another thing that's really easy to ship. Some illustrated playing cards. These ones are illustrated with a photo. They look like they're a souvenir from Hawaii. I picked them up last Saturday with a box lot at an auction. These sold for $8. They sold within a few hours of me listing them. I sold two vintage maps of the Catskills, one a fishing and waterways map, one a topographical kind of map. They each sold for $20. They went to the same customer. These are nice fold-up flat maps, so they were easy to ship. They were in great condition. I picked them up at a library book sale. Some more illustrated playing cards. These came from that same auction box lot. Once again, they sold for $8, and they also sold within a few hours of listing them. These ones are illustrated with a cool farm scene with a cow on it. Some new old stock Christmas or candelabra flame type bulbs. These sold for $5. I picked these up, I think, at a church rummage sale. Last but not least, we have this Make It Bake It sun catcher kit, which sold for $6. I picked this up at a thrift store. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it or found it helpful, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel or click the like button below. I plan on putting out these What I Sold This Week videos once a week. I will also be putting together some other videos to give you some ideas on how to start your business and how to grow your Etsy vintage business. Thanks again for watching, and have a happy July 4th, if it happens to still be July 4th when you're watching this. Okay, take care everyone.